Hi Capricorn, welcome to your monthly tarot reading for the month of May. So let's see what is in store for you guys. As always, this is going to be a general reading for the whole sign of Capricorn. So if you do want a personal reading that is going to talk about exactly what's going on with you in your life, then do head to the link just underneath this video to get a personal tarot reading. You might also want to check out your moon sign and rising signs if they're different to Capricorn, because there might be some messages for you in there. But just take whatever messages are for you, leave which ones aren't, because they'll be for another Capricorn. So let's see what we have. Okay, so starting off in your past, the first thing that really sticks out to me is that we have the Death card here with the Devil. So what this means is that you have transitioned away from a habit which really wasn't serving you. This could be something you were addicted to, like overspending, overeating, maybe you were drinking too much wine in the evening, something like that, but you've really had to let go of a habit which wasn't serving you. This could even be like a toxic relationship, friendship, something like that was kind of a boundary invasion, but you have shut the door on that. It is the end of that. You've transitioned away from that pattern which just wasn't serving you. So that's a really, really good thing. And as a result, you've got a more solid foundation, and you're just feeling more secure in kind of who you are as a result of that. So that's a really, really good thing. But I also have here that there's some kind of conflict. And I feel like this could be a colleague with, a conflict with a colleague, because it is something to do with money, or it could be a conflict with a partner about money perhaps, but you've really tried to express yourself more clearly and more accurately. Maybe you were kind of biting your tongue about a situation at work or in your partnership around money, and you were really biting your tongue before, but now, you know, you're actually expressing your truth. So that has caused some arguments, some heartbreak. Maybe that's the same pattern that you have broken away from because you weren't expressing your truth. And now you are. So it's like you can express yourself clearly. You've broken free from some pattern which just wasn't serving you. And I've also got here, for those of you who are in relationships, that you found some spiritual growth within that. And some of you, you're literally in a relationship with a fire sign male, so Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, and within that you found some spiritual growth. So yeah, so that's really positive. So it could even be, you know, the same situation for all three messages. For some of you, just one of those messages will be for you, but for some of them, they might all be related. So from this situation that you've broken free from, that you're expressing yourself more clearly about, that as a result has made you grow within your relationship. So there's definitely been some learning in your past for sure. Okay, so moving into your present. So you're definitely starting to look at the future and you wanting to build something really positive for yourself. And for some of you, that's because you've had a bit of a shock recently. Something has shaken your foundation. Something has made you feel less secure than perhaps you were before. And this could, for a lot of you, this could be to do with, you know, coronavirus situation. But that's making you relook at your future. It's creating a new vision for what you want, and you're really wanting to build a solid foundation. And you're starting to plan for and think about how you can build that solid foundation that isn't going to be as shakeable as perhaps it was before. So you're starting to plan for the future because of some shock that has happened in your life, and you're thinking, how can I build a solid foundation so that the same thing doesn't happen again, basically. And for some of you, there's a situation in your life right now where you're being judged for not taking a particular route, for not taking a particular path or accepting a certain option that you're being offered. There's some judgment happening from people around you, but it's like you're so sure about it, because we have the Queen of Swords here. This is like someone who's very stern, very intellectual, and just so sure. I don't know if you can see kind of her expression, but there is nothing that is shaking this woman. And it's like you're being judged by some people because you're not accepting something that's being offered to you, or you're not taking a certain path that someone wants you to take. But you are so sure that you are doing what's best for you. And you're following your intuition with that, but you're really staying stern, you're being fixed with that, and it's like you're not going to cave in just because people are judging you. So that's a really good thing. and that is going to lead to a happy outcome. 10 of Cups, a happy, fulfilling outcome. So stay strong with that, okay? Whatever it is that you're not accepting, whatever path you're taking that people are judging you for, stick with it and stay strong, because that is going to lead you to a happy, fulfilling outcome. So that's super positive. Okay, so going into your future. Okay, you're going to start seeing through some limiting beliefs. So maybe in your current situations, you're being held back by some beliefs that maybe you don't even realize you have, but you're going to start seeing through those. You're going to get more mental clarity. You're going to see, oh, you know, for so long I was so trapped by this thought or this way that I thought things had to be, and you're going to see through that illusion, because we have the Ace of Swords here, so it's like cutting through any limiting beliefs, which is what this card is. So you're going to start seeing clearly, and as a result that will set you free in the future. So you know, that's a really good thing, and you might not even see it yet, but going into your future you are going to have that moment where you're like, oh yeah, this belief that I had was really holding you back, and you're going to set yourself free from that. So that's really, really positive. And I also have some kind of financial security here, so I want to see a bit more about that. Okay, this is such a strong message. So it's the work you're doing is going to lead you to financial security, but this is a lot of work, okay? So if you found that you have been working really hard, know that that is going to pay off. This is such a strong message here in your future, that, you know, work, 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 keep working, keep moving forward slowly, piece by piece, brick by brick, and that is going to lead you to a really solid outcome. The 10 of Pentacles, so this is an outcome of financial abundance, prosperity, success, and kind of status and recognition as well. So know that that will come as a result of work and nothing else, okay? So you really need to focus, get your head down, and really be prepared to put in the hours, because it's actually that, you know, hard work that's going to get you the results in this case. And with a combination of this, you know, real hard work and focus, and then cutting free from limiting beliefs, that is an incredible combination. That is like the recipe for success. So there's definitely big potential in your future there for building some abundance. If you can put in those hours, do the work, there's definitely a potential there. Okay, so, and then for those of you in relationships, I've got a message here about planning for the future, and again, planning about finances. So there's a lot of themes coming up about your financial situation here, but it's saying that you're going to be planning your finances as a couple, for those of you who are a couple, and you're going to need some balance and patience within that. So maybe you don't have the same vision for, you know, how much you want to save, how much you want to invest, how much you're going to spend, things like that. So there's going to be some discussions around money within your relationship, and it seems like one of you is going to be more cautious about money than the other one. Okay, so let's get some advice cards for you guys. Wealth, money is on its way to you, which is exactly what I said here, from cutting free from those limiting beliefs and putting in all of that hard work, which, you know, comes naturally to Capricorns. Wealth is on its way, money will come. So that's really positive, and that's just a nice affirmation to keep you going through all that hard work, through the hours you're putting in. You know, the money is going to come back to you as a result of that. So really, really positive omen there. I forgive myself and others. I allow my heart to heal. So any of these, you know, potential disputes that I've been talking about, or boundaries that you've had to put in with people, relationship issues that you've had or you're having, forgive them, forgive yourself. This is also that you can learn. All of these situations have come up in your life so that you can learn and grow, and so that they don't happen again. So forgive the person and forgive yourself for anything that you're feeling guilty about as well. I feel vital and alive. I'm ready to take on the day. So just go for it. You know, this work that you need to do to build your vision, build your dreams, build your future, just go for it. You know, set an early alarm, make a plan, and just go for it, because it's going to lead you to wealth, money, success. So yeah, go all in, Capricorns. This is your time. So have an incredible month of May. Remember to hit subscribe so you know when the video comes out for June, and I'll see you next month. Have an incredible month of May, Capricorns.